Hi guys, this is DJ Plash aka the 08 your number one producer. So today I just want to explain what is mastering and why it is important to master your project. So let me not waste your time, let's get started. Okay, so I've been getting this question in my inbox. People ask me to say, DJ Plash, what is mastering? So today I think I just need to clear the air and explain more about mastering. So mastering is a final stage of music production. So this happens after the song has been recorded, edited and mixed. So the main purpose of mastering is to make sure your song sounds balanced, loud enough, clear and ready for playback on all systems, whether it's a phone, car, club, headphones, radio or streaming platforms. Okay, so someone again can ask me to say the 08, why is it important to master your project, or why is mastering important? So imagine you have a good mix, but the bass is too loud on some speakers, the vocal disappears on phone, the song is quieter than the other song on Spotify. Again, imagine some frequencies they sound harsh. So mastering helps solve these problems and it gives your music a polished professional sound. Okay, so what happens during mastering? So the first point is tonal balancing. So the engineer checks if the bass, mids and highs are balanced. So question asked, is the bass too much, or are the vocals clear, or are the highs too sharp? So this is where now the tools are used. For example, EQ, dynamic EQ, stabilizer. Okay, so another point is the dynamic control. So the engineer controls the energy and the punch of the track. So the goal is to make the song feel powerful without clashing the life out of it. Okay, so this is the stage where tools like compression, impact, multi-band processing takes place or used. Okay, then another thing is stereo enhancement. So the width of the mix is adjusted here. So the bass is usually kept centered, while the higher frequencies can be widened and create space. Okay, so this is the stage where tools such as imager is used. Okay, so another thing is clarity and detail. Okay, so mastering helps instruments and vocals stand out clearly without changing the mix dramatically. So this is where tools like clarity, exciters and saturations are used. Okay, another thing which happens on this stage is we focus on loudness. So the song is brought up to a competitive volumes level without distortions. So this is where limiters and maximizers are used. Okay, then another thing I just wanted to clear is what makes a good master. A good master should sound clear, sound balance, or translate well on different speakers. Also, it needs to have enough loudness. Also, keep the emotion and dynamics of the song. Okay. Then another thing I can share today is a good master should sound. The good master should not sound overcompressed, distorted, or harsh. Okay, so I can also share common mistakes us beginners makes during the mastering process. So the things I've noticed or the things I've learned myself is mastering a bad mix, then adding too much bass. Also, it is a common mistake beginners makes. And then another thing is making the song too loud. Okay, then another thing is using too many plugins. Okay, and then another thing I'd love to share is relying only on presets without understanding the process or how the preset was built or made. Okay, so a golden rule in mastering is that you can't master a bad mix. Okay. Okay, so another thing I wanted to share with you is my mastering workflow is one, I listen to the mix. Then another thing, I fix the tonal balance with the EQ. I also control the dynamics, and then I also enhance stereo width. I also add the clarity, also check the frequencies balance, also increase loudness with a limiter or a maximizer. I also compare with the reference tracks, so at least I can have the similar output. Then another thing I do is I export and test on different systems. So that's how I do it. So mastering is not about making a song louder, no, it's about making a song sound at least best everywhere. So for those who are interested to have one-on-one mastering class, you can inbox me so that I can guide you step by step, so at least I can explain how to go about it. So for example, if you can check my chain here, there is an EQ here, there is an impact, there is an imager, clarity, stabilizer, there is dynamic EQ, there is a maximizer. Okay, so if you want to know or understand how to do this process, this is your chance. You can inbox me so that I add you in the group and teach you how to go about it. Otherwise, thank you so much for supporting the 08. Keep on following the page, sharing the page, guys. One love.
Been through highs and lows all my life. Oh my God, come save my soul. Highs and lows all my life. Oh my God, come save my soul. Yahweh, apali tipo bikeni pwe palo pa mwe hoandi. Yahweh, apali filamba bikeni sansana nensalule.